You guessed it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. They only called to manipulate, to see what you would offer. They just wanted to see what you would offer them. And when they learned nothing, they became angry. This individual really showed you exactly who they are. It's like everything make perfect sense now. Everything makes sense. What didn't make sense before is making perfect sense now. Because you fully understand that this person was only around you to use you. They only came towards you because you had something to offer that they could not. And instead of this person being honest and keeping it real, they played a dirty game with you and could have even hurt you in the process of them not being honest. This is someone that was going all the way with it. And what I mean by all the way, however far you were going to allow them to go, this is exactly what this individual did. Crystal. Someone name could be Crystal, but crystal clear. Okay? It's like you got cleared on a situation. And this is something that you wanted. You could have been saying, listen, God, show me a sign. Spirit God, show me a sign. Show me what's happening. Show me what's going on. And this person called you out of the blue. Or was it out of the blue? It was for a reason. So this energy is in this mode to where they're playing some type of game still, but you're not a part of it this time. That's the only thing. They could even be playing a game with someone else. They may not even feel that comfortable to show this person that they are codependent, that they really need things or need people because they need things. They hold on to these attachments with people so they can have like a friends with benefits type of dynamic or situation. So now, if this is somebody that went towards someone else, they in pretend mode with this person. They acting like they have this, they're capable of doing this, that, and the third. And it's making perfect sense that that's the same thing that whoever this person is, they did with you. They lied to get you. They never was who they say that they were. They never had none of the things that they said that they had. It was always someone behind the scenes helping this person or covering up for this person to make it as if they had this, they had that. And you see, that's what they were spinning the block on you for, calling to try to tap in with you to see if you were still stupid, for one, and to see if you would offer them anything. But you didn't. And they became incredibly angry because whoever they with, they can't ask this person because this person think that this person is some type of go-getter, the person that they not. So whoever this person is, they still in pretend phase, and they got exposed, collective. I don't know why I was about to say New Orleans exposed. Somebody could be from my city. You know, they got exposed to you. We got a new deck here. Let's open these and crack these up and see what's going on here, you guys. I'm still waiting on more, collective. And I don't know what's the hold up, but hey. Definitely want to tap in with you guys. I ask that you guys come through, hitting that like button if you here for your late night, early morning read. Because I told you guys, your girl been getting these little babies ready for their graduation. And it was so last minute that I found out that my first grader is graduating. I ain't never know you graduate out the first grade, collective. And so, yeah, I had to take them to the salon to get their hair done. And when I tell you we literally just got back, they went straight from school to there. So we had to get settled in. We've been back in for a little while, but yeah, not that long though. So I say, let's get into it. Look at this. Look at this. Denial. Okay? Denial. Now, I'm kind of getting that this could even be your energy. You could be the one that was in denial about who this person was until, boom, it hit you all at once. Someone name could be Akeem or Hakeem. It hit you all at once about who this individual really is, collective. Contradicting, refusal, dismissal, not facing reality. And that was you. And this is the reason why they thought that they can play you for a fool, because you wasn't getting it. It was not hidden. It was not registering to you what type of clown you were literally dealing with. And how they still in the energy of keeping this facade going, although the mask has been ripped completely off, they still in this fake jaking energy. Someone name could be Jake. Family, look at this. Somebody that you literally thought that you could have had a family with, or somebody you even wanted to have a family with at some point, until you got that reality check, until you went into factory reset mode and realized this person been doing this the whole entire time. It's been nothing but manipulation from this person in the whole entire time. We have started a family, making a home, safe and security. And this is the reason why this couldn't come off the ground. It could never get off the ground. Every time you tried, something happened. It's like spirit telling you to wake up, think about who you are trying to have this dynamic with. This person is not no family material at all. They really not. This person is someone that wants security. That's it. This is a user and an abuser. And they still somewhere pretending, refusing to believe that they're the issue, refusing to believe that they're the freaking problem. Whoever this person is here. What do we have? Let's see what we have going on here. Dream team, what is the messages? Please and thank you. Show us what we need to see. Give us what we need to know in regards to this person. Please and thank you. Surprises here. Okay? We have surprise. So this is unexpected action, spontaneous showing up, unexpected change. So, gosh, this person. Now they want to try to surprise you with something because you're on to them, is what I'm getting. What else? Mask. Look at this. Look, didn't I tell you that the mask is freaking off? If you are in this lit chat, let me know if you saw me just crack this deck open. But before that happened, I told you the mask is off and it came out in the reverse. This mask is pretending, putting up a front, two-faced, not genuine. Exactly. And this is how they were showing up. This is how this person was literally appearing. But again, the mask has been ripped off. And this person was still trying to, like I said, they were in denial about the mask being ripped off. So my name could start with an M-A-S-R-K, but it's in the reverse here. It's in the reverse. Because whoever this person is, you see them and they know you see them. I don't think they ever wanted you to be able to figure them out. You cracked the code. You cracked the code here. They never wanted you to see this. So now they want to take some type of unexpected action, do something in a spontaneous manner, show up, unexpected change. But it's like, I don't know. Let's see what you think right here. Conflict. Look at this. Yeah. You're like, No. Because what you doing, whatever this is that you trying to surprise and pop up and do spontaneously, it's not real. Clashing differences, incompatible, irreconcilable differences. It don't say differences, but it says irreconcilable. The last one here. And that's the way that you feel, that you guys have unreconcilable differences, because at the end of the day, this person, they never was who you thought that they were. And this person had one job, is what I'm hearing from spirit. And that was to be themselves. They didn't even know how to do that. This person had one job, collective. And now things is rocky. Someone's name could be Rocky. What do we have? Look, gossip is here. All right? We have gossip here. So something is going on. Spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, making you the fool. And see, this is the reason why you said, nah, this is irreconcilable differences here. We're incompatible, because you already know and knew that this person was already being shady. You knew that this person had something going on. And you're not going to be bamboozled by nobody for nothing. Because see, whoever you are, you don't have a problem with getting anyone that you want, or being with anyone that you choose to be with. That's not an issue for you. But I feel like this person wanted to try to make it that way, like you can't get with nobody. Correction. You want who you want. It's not about who you could get and who you can't get. You want who you want. You know what type of person you want to deal with. You know what type of person you want to be with. And it's sure not going to be no fluke. They have to go around pretending and wearing masks and lying and gossiping and being in denial and putting up a facade and manipulating, trying to force someone into a situation to where it's friends with benefits. I lean on you. They won't lean on you, and you never could lean on them. This could be somebody that anytime you say you need anything, they don't never have it. Because they buying into other situations to create a whole nother cycle of having other people with friends with benefits type of situation. It's not about no love or no family for whoever this person is. And you see the truth. You know the truth. This person is conflicted. And the only thing they're going to bring into your life is drama and chaos, because it says starting a family, making a home, feeling safe, insecurity. Insecurity. They got, listen, they're building here, they're building there, and it's also they can have these energies to rely on. It's nothing that they want to settle down with, if that makes sense. That's the least thing on this person's mind, settling down. This is somebody that's in the energy of having fun. And they're going to use anybody and step on anybody to get their wish fulfillment. This is a selfish motherfucker. Literally. And so since you didn't give in to temptation or even give this person the feedback that they were looking for from you, they're angry now. So how can you trust this surprise? It's not real. And spirit is letting you know that. They still was trying to wear a mask, but spirit ripped the mask off. The mask is in the reverse. Then we got conflict. Then we got gossip. This is the same person. What else? Look at this. Ghosts. And after you give in and give this energy what they want, this is what's going to happen, collective. So this is for you to take heed. Okay? Leaving behind, disappearing, cold, no contact. Or this is what they did because they were angry. They disappeared. They went cold because you no longer give a fuck. And they're bothered by that. They're big time bothered by that. Look, twin flames, for some of you, it could be a twin flame. And what else we have? Look at this. Risky. Risky business dealing with this twin flame. Reflection of soul, mirrored emotions, your other half, shared feelings. So if you feeling like this person is, a risk, and you feeling like you're incompatible with this person, and if this your twin flame, if you guys mirror each other's emotions, what you think they feeling about you? What do you think that they're feeling about you, collective? No different. They're feeling the same way that you actually feel. Look at this. Coffee date. Okay? So this is meeting up, planning, discussions, or dating multiple people. Collective, I don't see. That's what I'm saying. This right here it comes so natural and it's so easy. And I'm not even tooting my own horn. I'm just being honest. I mean, whatever I told you guys before we cracked open this deck, here it is right here. Tap in on dating multiple people. And this is what's going on with this individual. And that's why Spirit say, oh, hold on, baby. This is a risky situation for you. Unprotected sex is on risky. Sexual disease. Partner to partner. Unsafe decisions. That's everything that this person, that's the moves that they're making. And Spirit is warning you. Damn the surprise. You don't need a surprise from this person. Spirit is going to surprise you. Because for some of you, the reason why I feel like this is coming out, because for some of you, you were weighing your options. You were like, well, maybe I can, take the chance. This, overall, after all, this is my twin flame, or that is my twin flame. But Spirit is saying it's risky business. It's risky business. Damn a twin flame. They not on your level. And they're not trying to reach your level. Unless, you are in the energy of doing what this person is doing, or you don't have an issue with what this, how this person live their life or what they doing, that'll be the only way. But other than that, from what I see here is this is someone that's dating multiple people and they're making unsafe decisions going from partner to partner. Something is going on. What do we have? Obsession. That too. Okay? So whoever this twin flame energy is, they're definitely obsessed with you, holding on, clinging, can't let go, and having anxiety about, you not having anything to actually offer them. It's nothing that you have to offer this person. It's like you already offered them everything that you could before. Which means you're not going to be doing it again because it wasn't appreciated the first time around. And it wasn't appreciated when you felt safe with this person. This person then went off on the deep end, collective. It don't matter if they're trying to find one person now and trying to settle down with one person. They already ran through whoever this person is, male or female. And the thing is, these male energies they act like it's cool. They act like that's good to be going from partner to partner. No woman want no man like that. They think that it's the other way around. That a man don't want a woman that's like that. But correction, it go both ways. Remember, we got mirrored emotions. So if anyone can have access to you or be with you or sleep with you at the drop of a dime, they don't really even have to do much, you that easy, then you're not the one for me. And that's what your energy is given to this person. It's like they know that. They know that you feel like they are a risk, a big risk. Because they were wearing a mask. You think this is someone that's going to let you know that they've been dealing with this one, that one, and this one, even if they were doing it when they were with you? Because some of them may get that mad and just say, listen, I didn't just start doing this. You the one, I've been doing this. This person was not doing this like they doing it now. They were not like they are right now. Not like they are right now, collective. And you may know that because even though it don't take nothing but a store run for somebody to get something from somebody, but at the end of the day, guess what, collective? You were spending a lot of time with whoever this person is. So you already know that if they were stepping out on a connection with you guys when you were really connected to this person, it wasn't really about nothing. It could have been a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You know what I'm talking about? But it wasn't really about nothing. This is somebody that then went off on the deep end. Do you understand what I'm saying? They stopped caring. And when they stopped caring, they started sharing their body with anybody that wanted a freaking term. So kudos to whoever this is that think that they got something from being with this person. Like they got some type of token or prize or something like that from being with this person, man or woman. You got somebody that's ran through. Of course they ready to settle down. It could be some dysfunctions going on. Don't have to be, but could be. So what the hell? What the hell are you? What we got? Look, bottled up. All right? So we have bottled up here. This is illusions, keeping things inside, not opening up, and deception. And this is what this person, listen, this is the reason why they were going ghosts. Disappearing, appearing to be cold, keeping things all bottled up. Or this could even be the energy that you were in. You could have felt like you were walking on eggshells dealing with this person. Because they were always trying to make you feel like I don't really gotta be here. You know, I can do this and I can do that until you say, you know what, fuck it. Go be where the fuck you wanna be. Go do what you wanna do. And even if you didn't say it like that, your actions let this person know that you didn't give a rat's ass about what the fuck they went out here and did. Bitch, bye. That's what you were given. That's what you were given here. And they're mad because of that too. They're mad because of that too. Because once you got into this mode, you ain't look back. You ain't do no looking back. You ain't do no calling. You ain't do no when you coming home, when you returning, when we gonna work on this, when we gonna talk about it. Fuck all that. It's what you say. And you carried your ass on. You realize that whoever this is not even worth fighting for because they were manipulating you. They wasn't keeping it real with you. Playing games is never real. And you could be one that told this person, listen, I don't play when it comes down to my love and my heart. I don't play games. They didn't give a damn about what you were screaming. But they can now because you quiet. There's nothing that you have to say. So now they feeling some type of way. You probably have 1 or 2 words for this person, if that. What do we have? Ravenness, uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable hunger for pleasure. This is the only thing that this person, can't really show that, but this is the only thing that this person is focused on. And again, you could have been in denial. You could have been dismissing that energy. You could have been not facing reality when it came down to this individual here because you were so fixated on wanting this family dynamic with this person. But this person is for the streets. I don't give a damn what race they is. Because some people have a tendency of believing that, oh, it's only a specific race that's for the streets. No, no, and no. And there could be a lot of gossip going on about this person. You know? They could have been trying to make a fool out of you by being with this one and that one because they wanted people to know that they were stepping out on you. They wanted people to know that they had other options, that they weren't being faithful to you. This is what they wanted people to know. They felt like they were getting some type of stripes on their back when, you know, people was like, oh, you the man for being with this one, that one, and that one, and that one, and you still got that one over there. It was stroking the ego that this person never had because, again, somebody was in the background protecting this person by making sure they can show up with everything that they needed when they needed it because they never had their shit together. And this is the reason why they need these friends with benefits everywhere. They need to have many options so it can always look like they got it. Or they got something that they don't have. The helly? Reflection. Dark night of the soul. Dark shadow. Facing inner truth. Seeing true colors. You saw this person true colors shining. And who cares if they want to blame it on them going through the dark night of the soul? Oh, well, you went through the dark night of the soul too, and you did not act like this. You held yourself in high honor, as you should have. You didn't, this person ain't hearing no rumors about who's sleeping with you, who touching on you. They seen you across town with this one. They seen you here with that one. They ain't never heard nothing like that about you. Nothing. There was nothing for them to come up with. And that can be the reason why they felt like, oh, you was nobody because you ain't have no motion. That's what they thought. They thought you ain't have no motion, but this is somebody they don't understand. They lucky that you dealt with them. Because you someone that's very picky when it comes down to who you going to deal with, because you know it's not going to be no problem to get exactly who you want. It don't matter. Flaws and all, you can have whoever you like. And they also knew that. And that was also a reason why they wanted to try to one-up you before you could do it to them. Saying you don't have this, saying you don't have that, saying you ain't got this job, you don't got, fuck a job. You is a job. You stay working. What is wrong with this individual? Because you ain't going to punch no clock. And it's the same one that's never on the clock that's going around gossiping about you don't have this and you don't have that. And they're the ones that solely relying on other people. And here you could just be relying on God. You don't have friends with benefits here, there, and everywhere because you're not in the business of using nobody. That's why. What else? Deja vu. And I'm telling you, you had this freaking epiphany. Like I said, that aha moment, like this is what's been going on the whole entire time. Someone's name could be Deja or Deasia or something like that. There's history happened in the past, repeated patterns. Listen, you already know once this person tried to call you and reach out to you what it was about. Them needing something from you. And it's the type of person that needs something from you, but they don't ask you for what they need because they don't want you to be like, did I ask you for something? I never asked you for anything. The whole while your energy is loud AF. Like, what you mean? That's the only time you're going to call to come through because you don't give a fuck for real. So what is the reason? What is the reason? All to go right back into this cold energy, no contact, and a disappearing act because you didn't give in to them. Who the fuck is this person? Somebody please tell me who they think they are. You spotted the plot. Spot them, got them type shit. Look, in ascending. This all you focused on. Your ascension. That's it, and that's all. If a motherfucker can't come in and offer you this, or help you, climb up, or give you a ladder, or a boost, or a leg up, or something, then it's like, what are you reaching out to me for in this day and time? I done made it this far. I'm this high up now. And I'm not speaking on no high horse. I'm talking about ascension. You're beneath, you're beyond the high horse phase. That's mediocre to where you are right now. And this person couldn't reach you with a 7-foot pole if they wanted to, collective. And like I said, beneath, spirit was saying it with me. This person feels beneath you because they ain't do no work. They somewhere on the bottom where bottom feeder belong. Still looking for people that they can lean on. Lean on me looking ass. Learning, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. You are preparing for a union. And collective, this could be a union between you and the Almighty God. Do you understand? I feel like that's what's so important to you right now. That's the most important thing to you right now. You being one with God. Like real talk. Because you know who carried you. You know who kept you. You know who stopped you from going insane. For some of you, you know who stopped you from unaliving yourself. For some of you, because whatever this is, it got real bad here. And that may not be for all. That may be for some energies specifically. But I'm telling you, with this twin flame journey, this is not for the weak. And there's a newcomer coming into this twin flame journey. All type of thoughts be running across people, even if they're not thinking about unaliving themselves. This is the type of individuals that'll be thinking, listen, I don't even want to be here no more. It's the same freaking thing. Because there's a power to words. You understand? And this is somebody that sat there and watched you battle. They watched you battle all these different demons that wasn't even yours. It was their demons because because you became one with this person. You ran into your twin flame, which means you guys, reflection of the soul, mirror emotions. That means you were mirroring this person's emotions. So if they had demons, those demons became your demons. So now you battling things that don't even belong to you. Which means you doing this person work on top of doing your work. And that's why the reward is great for you. You've been double working this whole entire time. This person wasn't doing no work. They still doing the same thing. So once they mirror that energy to you, once they met you in this lifetime, not only did you have to save your own ass, you had to save this person ass, because now you didn't run across this person that you were ordained to have this connection with and be on this journey with, if that makes sense. So now you working overtime. You working in overdrive. And they watched you go through this while they still was in the energy of you get a turn, you get a turn, and you get a turn. They left you to battle this shit all by yourself. And then had the nerve to be gossiping about you and saying that you were not good enough. You don't have this. You don't have that. You know, trying to shit on you to other people. Trying to humiliate you and shit. But behind the scenes, they're a freaking coward. Man or woman. But they're not letting the public know that though. They pretended to be Iron Chest Charlie in front of these people. And you sitting there battling all these freaking demons that never belonged to you. And then while you battling these demons, this person went fucking ghost. They ghosted you for other people to try to fit in and left you drowning. Collective, good thing you knew how to swim, huh? And some of them hoped that you didn't make it from whatever you were going through, because they never wanted you to live to tell a story, to expose them. It's not about exposure. It's about what you went through and what you've been through. But God said expose them though. So you're not going to shy away from that if that's what the calling is. This person ain't protect you. God did. So we got proposal here. So, man, listen, bro. SP or PS could be somebody's initials. Commitment, offer, acting out, taking to the next level. Yeah, with somebody else. You guys would rather go through something with somebody brand new than to repeat this cycle with this individual. See, these people don't believe when you say that you're not going back and you're not going to repeat a cycle, and that you'll rather go through it with someone else. You would rather go deal with somebody you got to learn all over again. Like learn somebody brand new before you keep dealing with somebody that's been put in your face and you know exactly what's going on with this individual. Months, years, weeks, days, minutes, hours, seconds have passed and this person never tried to give you peace or grace by admitting to who they are. And that alone should speak volumes to whoever this is resonating with. They don't give a damn if you have peace. They don't give a damn how you feel. This is all about them. So it's like a destiny swap. And I said the key word is like, because they did not swap destinies with you. Trust me, you don't want this person's destiny. Trust me. You don't have this person's destiny at all. They wish they could be doing what you're doing right now. So let's make that clear. Again, they were wearing a mask. It don't matter what it pretend to be or what they deemed it to be. They could have never been powerful enough to destiny swap with you. Negative. It's always a plot twist somewhere. And it's always folks have their up season and then they have their down season. And some of them, when they go down, they not coming back up. You done been through the dark night of the soul. You done been down. Do you understand? You done been down. You done been lower than you could ever be. Ever lower than you ever was in your life. You didn't even think that you can go that low. And you still rised up from that. Like I said, you are beyond all that surface level stuff. That's done. You're not going back to that. So whoever this is, they going through the dark night of the soul. But the question is, are they going to be able to get up like you did? Because it's looking like the odds is against this person because of the conflict, the clash, and the differences, the incompatibility, and the irreconcilable. It just say irreconcilable. So you don't know if that's with you or the Most High. Do you understand? Because this journey that you are on is a spiritual one. It's a divine one. And anything that's divine have a whole lot to do with God. Everything to do with Him. Everything to do with the Lord. Anything divine. That's really divine. Right? So the outcome may not be that good for whoever this person is. You got to remember, they jumping from person to person. So whatever this person's lifestyle is or that person's lifestyle is automatically going to become their lifestyle if they with them. You got to understand that. But you already know that. You already know that. You were just in denial. You letting this person try to persuade you, like trying to make you believe that, still trying to make you, they were even trying. That's the definition of manipulation. Trying to make you believe that they had something going on that they really didn't have going on collectively. They ain't played no parts. Because if this person had it like they portrayed to have it, this is somebody that'll stunt. This is somebody that'll flex. This is somebody that'll have to show the world in some type of way what it is that they doing and what they got going on. They can't do that because they don't have that, which means they riding someone else's wave. Look at this. Look at this. You see how this little ship is riding the wave? But you see how it look like doomsday, like something is coming? That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. Ain't no sunshine in the life of whoever this individual is from what they try to do to you. And that's the reason why they thought you would offer them something. Why else would this person reach out to you? They needed you to offer them something. They needed you to offer them something, and when it was nothing, when they learned that it was nothing that you were offering, oh, they got really angry. What did they get angry for? What did they get angry for? Thank you. Look, illuminate. All right. So Spirit is saying this person got angry because we are revealing the truth, confessions, and shedding the light on the situation. So everything was, and remember, we clarifying family, right? So you were illuminated, as I said, in regards to this family dynamic. Whether it's with you or whether it's with another situation. However, you are still illuminated about the situation, period. And the truth is here. Well, how about you get your Leviticus ass off here? How about that? Okay? Go watch some church or some shit. Go find T.D. Jakes' old shit. Bye. God damn. Come on here with all that religious shit in here. They don't even believe in God. Like what? These people be trying to make myself believe that they love God more than me. I doubt it. You know nothing about me or my life or my people that's tapping in here. Go past that religious judgment somewhere else. Nobody want to hear that shit. We getting down to business here. Like, what is you talking about? Look, so we have terms here. Okay? They don't be knowing my relationship with God. Like, how you gonna try to judge me or judge what I'm doing? This is my calling, baby. All right. So we have terms here. Okay, so this is working out, begging, and negotiating. So something is about to happen here. Something is about to happen in regards to something is about to happen in regards to these terms. Okay, so there's some type of terms that's happening here, working out, begging and negotiating. Since you didn't crack the code on this situation, somebody is highly likely to want to come in and, work things out with you, beg or negotiate. Somebody gonna come in and land it on thick about you guys being twin flames because they freaking obsessed with you, collective. They are. And you know what they're obsessed with, Spirit is saying? Even more so, the fact that you know all about them. They deem you to be mysterious. Someone intriguing. Because I want to say at some point with gossip being here, and since whoever that was in the chat came in the chat, that lets me know that these flying monkeys work together. So with that being said, at the end of the day, all these legions of demons, right? So this person could have been going around spreading rumors saying that you were a witch and this, that, and the third. So you moved your witchy, warlock ass clean away from this person. That's what you did. And left them with nothing to say. They ain't have shit to say after that. And they've been just fine, right? So with illumination being here, they could have gotten illuminated about who you really are. What your calling is. Remember, guys, nothing is for nothing. They got illuminated about who you really are, collective. After they done went spreaded this gospel, oh, I know, I was with them. They're a witch and this, that, and the third. There ain't no way you gonna be a low budget witch or warlock. If you was doing the shit that these people accuse you of doing, ain't no way you would still be waiting on your turn from God. Ain't no way you wouldn't have everything. I'm talking about you can have things that you want, but I'm talking about what you really desire. You wouldn't have to sit around and wait on that if you were who these people said that you were. Do you understand that? You putting in work. That's what you doing. You working for what's yours. And if you was working with the freaking devil, you don't think the devil got power to give you things that you want and things that you desire? It's sure not gonna be nothing mediocre though. And this is what they are being illuminated about. There's no way that you will be riding around in a car that's not a 2026 or better if you are if you are into being some type of dark freaking witch or warlock and all this, that, and the third, if you are into these things and you not excelling and you don't have the latest, something going on. Something wrong. Something wrong. So they done went talked all this smack about you and they know it wasn't real, collective. They just didn't like the fact of you had a calling that's a gift and you know exactly what you're doing with it. And there's no better person to have it than you. They mad because it wasn't them. That's the reason why you had multiple energies putting all their issues and their problems on you. Everybody you meet in public want to pour out their heart to you, and you like, not today, not today, not today, not now, not ever. But that is the reason why. That is the reason why, collective. Because you are a chosen one. And all these demons be on my in my chat watching me. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Besides the winning team, of course. They always want to come with their negativity. You listen. I'm unbreakable. So y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all been doing this for a long time now. And where it got you at? Nowhere. Let's see what else we have going on here. Gateway. Getaway. Why I say gateway? Go on vacation. Begin an adventure. Run away together. So somebody's going to come in, want to have this proposal with you, want to commit themselves to you, want to offer something to you, asking you out, wanting to take things to the next level because they've been illuminated about exactly who you are. That's what's going on. They want to be illuminated about exactly who you are, collective. And they want to take you on a vacation. Now they want to run away with you. I feel like you guys are not going to be picking up what this person is putting down at all. Yep, muse. Inspired by you, listening to music, emotional bond, song lyrics. So it's like every time whoever this is hear any lyrics to a song, they instantly think about you. You know, you have a lot of karmic energies that's inspired by you as well. They can't get enough of your energy, okay, because they know exactly who you are, collective. And they know what they tried to do to you too. They know how they try to stop you and block you and, play with your finances and try to discredit you and things of that sort. And you still going. You still going strong. And they're upset because they know that you are divine, collective. They know this for a fact. And this is what this person learning too. Somebody here is watching you heavily here. Yeah, they are. Somebody have an emotional bond to you. But I don't even feel like you guys, it may be nice to hear it. Okay? It may be nice to hear it for some of you, and for some of you it's not. Due to the nature of how all of the rest of these cards came out, it's like they don't even, it's not doing anything for you anymore. It's not. We have party here. Okay, so this is having fun, clubbing, risky, fun with friends, and it came out in the reverse. So somebody here want to talk to you and tell you that they gave up this lifestyle or they want to give it up because going through this dark night of the soul, it don't feel good. And now since they are going through the dark night of the soul, they kind of feel like everything that you experience. And only, I feel like in this situation, experience is the best teacher here. Experience is the best teacher because it took for this individual to go through what you went through to realize how painful it was for you to experience this, have to experience this especially on your own. Because from this person's point of view, they're looking at it like you really was on, this on your own, this journey, this pathway on your own. You know what Spirit just told me? That's whoever these energies are here, it's the ones that got blocked from my channel. They made new channels and they mad. So now they coming with Bible verses. But keep it coming. Keep them coming. Bless this channel. Thank you very much. All right. So these energies are so obsessed with me to whereas they trolling now. Because you guys, just think about it. When the last time we had people trolling like this? It's been a while. Right? Especially if you a regular, and you tap in here. It's been a while, collective. So the ones that got blocked because they got revealed and their masks got ripped off and I was able to see exactly who they are, they trolling now. And so I don't have a God complex. Okay? So you really could put the whole book in the chat. It's helping the platform and I love God. So continue. But you just better make sure that you have the same relationship with him that I do. Okay? Make sure of that. All right? So let's go. I'm not praying for them. I'm not praying for them, not me. I wish I would. That's what they want. That's what they need. That's what they need. They need somebody divine to pray for them. I'm not doing it though. Return the sender. That's what I'm going to do. Immediately. In Jesus' name. Amen. Let's see. Observing. Okay. Return the sender immediately. Okay. Banish and block every demon that's here. In Jesus' name, amen. So we have observing, okay? So this is being watched. Being watched. Social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. Collective, look at this, what came out. Look at this, what came out here. And I almost started screaming. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Being watched, and because they're obsessed. They're obsessed. Social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. I know it. I know it. And look what else we have. Lost. Lost all the way in the sauce. So what's the opposite of a winner? What's the opposite of a winner? A freaking loser. Okay? Running away, emptiness, feeling invisible, and cutting off because they got cut off. This is everything that I just said. This is everything that I just conveyed to you guys, and it came clean out. This is what's happening here. Lost in the sauce here. That's what's going on. And remember, this is a new deck. So we just cracking this deck open to tap in and see what's going on, collective. But I feel like this came right on time. Who would have known that this was in here? And look what it came out for. These individuals here. Observing, lost, being watched, running away, emptiness, feeling invisible because they are. Now. Because they are now. All right, moving on. I'm not about to entertain them. Listen, jealousy. Oh, Spirit say, hold on. Let me run this. Jealousy is here. Okay? So this is rumors, pettiness, being envious, talking behind back. For some of you, this could even be resonating in a whole nother way. Like, you know, maybe you felt this way about whoever this individual is. Like they were jealous, and that's the reason why they were putting out rumors on you. They were being petty, you know, being envious behind your back. But it's like the whole time you knew that they were observing you. You knew that they were watching you on social media, you know, keeping an eye on you because they were obsessed with you. And with obsession being here, the reason why is because they holding on, they're clinging on to your energy and they can't let go and they have an anxiety because they know who you are. It's been illuminated to them exactly who you are. Okay? So somebody knows that you are like, I want to say, a truth seeker and speaker. They know this. And like I say, with this heart being here, this is someone, they definitely was hiding their love, but this somebody that had a whole lot of love for you, but they were hiding it from you and they were acting out in the worst of the worst ways, collective. Yeah, they were. And I feel like that's what jealousy come in at too. Okay? But I feel like whoever this person is, they want to convey to you that, listen, you know, I was lost. I was lost. But it took you cutting this individual off for them to feel that emptiness and for them to feel invisible enough, you know, for them to try to want to surprise you and try to pop out as someone that they feel like they should have been for you. But some of you guys are a tough cookie though. You know, it's like, listen, you know, if you make me feel some type of way, I gotta forgive you because it's the right thing to do. And it's the right thing to do for me. I deserve to forgive you so that I don't be harboring any hate or resentment in my heart for what you did to me. So yeah, you deserve to forgive this person. But at the end of the day, heavy on the not forgetting. And that can be the issue. You know, when you not being able to forget the things that was actually done and the reasons why. And I don't think it was really made for you to forget because it's a part of the lesson. Give us more in twin flames. And I feel like there's some energies that's jealous because you are a twin flame. Like, they know that that's rare. You know that they're running two energies that really have like a twin flame. Yeah, people always say it all the time that, you know, I have a soulmate or this person is my soulmate. But when you have a twin flame, it can definitely cause a lot of jealousy. You know, it can spark jealousy in other individuals here. Because they can feel like, hey, why I don't feel that special to anyone? Why I'm not that connected to anyone? Not knowing what all you had to go through because you are a twin, they still just looking at it like, why I can't have, somebody that mirror me, that can be close to me like that. Or somebody I can feel like I have this connection with and I have these shared feelings with, and that can spark up a whole lot of envious energy and jealousy as well. Let's see. Yep, ego. Look at this. I'm telling you. So we have ego here. So this is arrogance, having too much pride, being stubborn, and holding back. So you guys could have been, around energies that's egotistical, ego-based individuals here. And the only side that they are comfortable with showing people is their arrogant side, and that arrogant side and that egotistical side consists of these energies being jealous, feeling invisible, being obsessed, talking behind your back, being petty, rumors, to say the least. And whoever these energies are, they didn't want you and this person to ever be able to work together. But this is whoever these egotistical people are, this is the folks that whoever this person is chose, or whoever is on this side of the fence here, whoever this, the one that's on your mind for this message, right? And then we have faith. All right, so we have wishing, praying, and hoping. So the one that's on your mind, or the one who mind you are on, collective, they're really wishing, hoping, and praying that they can make something right here, because they know they messed up. And they know that you are preparing for union, whether it's with them or not. Okay? Because I don't know. I'm picking up on the energies of some folks right now that's saying, listen, I came too far. And I'm really just here for confirmation. I'm not really just ready to let go. And it's your choice. When you get these messages, don't forget that these are like general messages. It's for multiple people. Only take what resonates to you. And that's the reason why that's always said. If it don't resonate to you, just skip over it. Do not try to add something that do not fit. Because I can tell you how you can know if something is not your energy. If it don't sound like something, and you don't feel it in your spirit, and you be like, what in the hell is this? Or what is that's not for you. If it causes any type of confusion, then it's not your message. Because at the end of the day, what's meant for you is going to be crystal clear. And it's not going to take that long for you to be able to identify whatever the energy is that's coming from the message, And I really like to tell you guys that so you don't be confused. And so you don't just be assuming that everything that come out is solely about your person. Because this is for thousands of people, right? So and so many people are going through different things. They could be on different wavelengths with their twin flame. For some of you, it could be verbatim, but it is all about what you know, and the clarification and the confirmation that you have already received. So that's how this happens, okay? And this is how it works, right? So if that's why people do personal readings. If you want to get you a personal reading, then it'll give you more in-depth messages about what's going on in your current situation. But when it's general, it's a message that's free for everybody. Whatever resonates with you resonates, and whatever doesn't, just set it to the side. Like, nah, that's not what happened. So, that means it's not for you, right? And some of you, again, like I was saying, you say, listen, I put in too much hard work, for this connection. And if this person is wanting to turn over a new leaf and, be the man or the woman that they were ordained to be with me, then I'm all for it. If this person is open and honest. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you choose to do. But just make sure, and I have to say this, just make sure that it's something that you are guided to do. Make sure whatever decision you are making, that you are not making it in vain, and that you are not going to have any regrets about the decision that you choose to make. What do we have? Emotions. Like I said, because somebody emotions is running high. Okay? Somebody emotions is running high. We got like waves in and out, crashing, unpredictable. Didn't I say somebody was riding a wave of someone else with this conflict energy here? And that's why I'm telling you guys to be mindful. Because I can tell you this, one thing I do know for certain, although I've been doing this since 4 years now, collective, really all my life, but I just never used tools. I never used cards. I always had insight. I always had intuition. I always knew. It's like I always knew. And if I tell one thing, anybody that know me personally know, if I tell them something, I'm not about to give you nothing fake. I'm not about to lie to you. And when I tell you something, that means that's exactly what's going on. Now, it's all up to you if you want to believe it, but it's going to be revealed to you. It's been my gift. This is not nothing I just rolled over and say, listen, let me go give me some cards. And because it's not about the cards. And we use the cards to connect. And fuck who don't like it. This is what we do to entertain ourselves. We know what we doing. We know what this really is. But at the end of the day, I feel like these oracle cards make so much sense. And now I'm really starting to see why people say, it's for educational purposes. Because there's no way that it's just going to align the way that it does, collective. And the reason why it aligns the way that it does is because it's true. Okay? So, I said somebody was riding someone waves here, and we have like waves in and out, crashing, unpredictable. And I wanted to say my spirit guides don't miss though. And I just really feel that with my whole entire heart. When I give you guys a message, whether it's a general message or not, when my spirit guides tell you guys something, that's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's going on. And there's no other way around it. Right? Especially if it's resonating with you. I'm never gonna doubt my spirit guides because I already know. I'm never gonna doubt my own intuition. I'm never gonna doubt the downloads that I receive because I know it's real. Right? So with this conflict and emotions here, just be mindful. Don't be in this energy of you operating from a place of ego and coming off as this arrogant person. Oh well, that's my person, and I don't want this person with nobody else, and this person took me through this, so yeah, if they come back, I'm gonna be with this person just because of that. Don't do that. If you're in that energy and that's the way you think about the situation, and you thinking about you don't want to lose, you ain't losing. The true winner is the one that's going to walk away from a situation like this here. That's a true winner. Someone who knows their work, somebody who knows exactly who they are, and somebody that's very confident about who they are. Because twin flame or not, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it may hurt you, but so did the other relationships that you were in, or if any. It hurt it the same way, but you still managed to get away from whoever that was, right? So don't let this twin flame stuff like dominate you to where you feel like I gotta be with them, because that's how I think some people perceive it. Like, I gotta be with this person because they my twin flame. Not if they not treating you how you deserve to be treated. So if this is a twin flame that's treating you like crap or shit, and you guys share, like, you have this mirrored emotion, you have this mirrored soul, this mirrored energy, then how you think they feel about themselves? There's not one single person that I know that's going to treat anyone else better than they treat themselves. Unless you're just fully dominated. And some people going to say, well, yeah, I treated people better than I treat myself. Cap. I call cap. Because if you think about it, that's not what really happened. And it could be a feeling. It could be that you felt that way. But you treating somebody better than you treated you, no. But you could have even been inadvertently doing so, though. Forgetting about your feelings, your wants, your needs. So I understand both perspectives, right? And that was you giving your power away, if that's what was happening here. So this person was running off your fuel, running off your gas. Look, fired up. Look what came out, fired up. Let's say running off your fuel, running off your gas, and fired up came out. Don't play with it, collective. It said fuming with rage. Overwhelming explosion of emotion, very angry. And as mentioned, this is someone that's very angry because you didn't give them what they thought that you would give them, or offer them what they thought you would offer them. And that's why I say, Spirit already told you, before Fired Up came out, you got emotions. You got emotions. So this was your warning. And remember, warning come before destruction. Like waves, in and out, crashing, unpredictable. So although they want to come through with this surprise and proposal and talk about a getaway, that may be your last damn getaway with this person. Especially how things going right now. So you got to be careful. And if they know that they can get you and tell you a whole bunch of sweet nothings, that'll be an easy fix, because this person is unpredictable. They didn't forget. This person is not like you. I don't know why I just heard King Von and Lil Durk, evil twin. You know what I'm talking about? It's something like that going on here. You could be the good one, and this person could be the freaking evil twin. Think about that. Pretending to be good, because they know that that's the energy that's going to get them what they want and get you to go on this damn getaway, and then they be looking for your ass somewhere. Because you trusted somebody that you know you can't trust, because this person is freaking unpredictable here, and they don't have full control over their emotions. And they try to flash out on you somewhere because they're fuming with rage, because they didn't forget when you didn't come through for them, because this is someone that feels like they're entitled. And you supposed to. Hell no. You know how many men and women God made in this world? No. Risky. This is risky. And even if it's not something that can physically harm you, it could be something that can harm you in a different type of way. Such as this risky, unprotected sex, or sexual disease. No, collective. No. What do we have? Ooh, Spirit said, what? Come through, Holy Spirit. Forbidden. You see? Love affair, temptations, flirting, giving into pleasures. Listen, warning come before destruction. And remember who you dealing with. and you're forbidden. All this, they inspired by you. Yeah. And they wasn't inspired by you before. They wasn't inspired by you when they was doing everything that they was doing to you. They wasn't inspired by you when they was choosing other people over you. They wasn't inspired by you when they went towards another situation and tried to create another family dynamic. When you was battling their demons, they ain't give a damn about you. When this person was supposed to give a damn about you, they didn't. And they made sure that you knew that too. Nobody knew it more than you. So this is not a situation to where you want to sweep something under the rug because something could be going on here. Do you know what an envious, jealous motherfucker do? Especially if they feel like feeling like you excelling or you surpass them with ascension being here in some type of way. It may not even be in the way or in the manner of which you thinking. It could be something totally different. But you still excel. Do it look like this is somebody that'll be happy for you? Let me get this sick puppy out the chat. First they into God, and then whoever this energy is, now they passing judgment on my chat. Now that's where you going wrong at. Give me a second. Get your ass up out of here. Okay. So listen. This is what's happening here, collective. Don't listen. Remember in the message that we just got, that was yesterday, right? Or earlier, when we got the I ain't too proud to beg, right? No. Don't confront nobody. That's not your job to do so. They know what they did. Listen, I can always tell you guys 2 things people never forget: what you did for them and what you did to them. And it's vice versa. What you did for them, what they did to you, and what they did for you. They'll never forget that. You ain't in the business of reminding nobody about nothing. We're carrying on. We're moving forward. And that's what's going to hurt these energies the most. You keeping your head on the swivel and moving forward with your life. Because that wasn't written in the cards for you. They never wanted you to be a free agent. They never thought that you would be the one that got away. So you took your hurt and pain and walked away already. So, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. They showed you who they are, so believe them. And that's the very advice that I would give to myself about any type of situation. Otherwise, I wouldn't give it to you. When somebody show me who they are, believe them. I wholeheartedly do. Why would I be the one in denial? You saying, no, that's not what's going on. That's not what this person meant. I wish I would. And you showed me what it is already. And this is why somebody is mad. Because they felt like they can do that to you. Play on your top. Play with your love. Play with your feelings. Play with your emotions. And expect you to still be there. Whenever they decide to call you or show up. And man, listen, no. Who gives a damn about you showing up? Did I ask you to show up? You know? And you don't even got to come off like that. You could be in your assertive energy. But just make sure your energy standing on that business. So whether this person want to come in, under some type of terms, or want to work it out, beg or negotiate. Who gives a damn? It's a trick. It's a trick. Remember what faith says. Let them keep wishing, praying, and hoping. Because when it comes down to this situation, you can't help them. These are individuals that got to go and tap in with God, with the Lord. You couldn't help them when you tried. It wasn't good enough. And you ended up suffering from trying to help someone. No. That's not your job. That's not your job. You went through everything on your own. And you went through it all on your own so you can see. And think about all the times that you were trying to use telepathy, saying, please reach out to me. Or I will be okay if you just call and see if I'm okay. And how that phone call never came through then. But when they need something, or when they think that you got something for them or something to offer them, or they want to give something to you or get something from you, that's when there's nothing wrong with their fingers then. They know exactly who you are then. So everything is intentional, what they're doing. They don't deserve a pass. This person is somebody that stepped out and had a love affair on you. They give in into temptation. This is the type of individual that'll go treat an option or somebody that tempted them better than they ever treated you. Hell no. Let them get somebody else to do it. Praying for this person, let them pray for themselves. You got to stand on business when it comes down to you. This is not about nobody else. This is about you. This is somebody that showed you screw you with no grease 1,000,000 times over. And you still concerned? So is this person wrong for doing what they do to you? Or are you making yourself accessible to their disrespect in the way that they treat you? Moving, okay, boxed up, environment change, empty shell, and they don't have nothing to do with you, because you see, the spirit is telling you to keep it moving, because you could be boxed up, or you need an environment change, or empty shell, or this person could be going through this. They can be going through this. And so, or they know something coming. They can feel it in the air. They can feel something brewing. And they want to make sure that you still there and you still stupid, or you still have some type of emotion for when they need you again. Not for when you need them, for when they need you. That shouldn't make you feel special because somebody needing you that never came through for you. It should actually be embarrassing or hurtful. Gamble. Taking a risk, poker face, not showing feelings, rolling the dice. I'm telling you, they just taking a gamble to see what it is with you. That's all they doing. Taking a gamble with you to see if they can still play this game with you, collective. It's nothing serious. Damn they ring, damn they proposal, damn they commitment, damn they offer, damn taking it to the next level. Damn this getaway. Damn them flowers. They might be poison. Nuts. Poisonous flowers. The hell? And that's how you got to think with somebody like this. That's how you got to think. Not that you were thinking negatively, but with forbidden being out here and obsession and loss and bottled up emotions, like who you gonna take this stuff out on? You got all these pent up, bottled up emotions. Who you think they won't take it out on? They not gonna take these emotions out on the ones that they pretending for. The ones that they want these friends with benefits with, the ones they trying to start a new family dynamic with. They're not going to expose their hand to these people and let them know what type of monster they really is, what type of person they really is. They're not going to let these people know because they're just getting their feet in the door. So they got to pretend to be somebody that they not for as long as they could until they feel like they secured. They fully secure in this connection. And that's when the real them gonna come out. But up until then, they don't even know who they are. So how you gonna trust somebody that don't have a clue about their own identity? That is a risky situation. For some of you, you may have to see whoever this is at some point, but you stay your distance and they stay theirs. That's how you do that. It shouldn't be nothing personal with this person or people. They chose what they chose already. And here you got somebody that's waiting on you. You got either a good man or a good woman that's somewhere waiting on you, and you stand right here stuck on a twin flame that really don't care about you at all. What is twin flames? Give us some more on twin flames. What do the collective need to know? Pursuit. Okay? In the reverse. What else we have? Blind. In the reverse. So let's read these in the upright. Searching for answers, blinded by the truth, watching you online, wanting to know. Okay? This is in the reverse. Why? Because they possibly don't even give a damn. Although you know that they watching, but at the same time, they still don't care. We got pursuit, chasing, persistence, hunting down the resilient in the reverse. And that explains what I mean by this person don't give a damn. They could be watching you on. They're not searching for no answers when it comes down to this connection. They feel like they already got you. They feel like they already had fun with you or did what they did with you. They feel like, they already bagged you already. Okay? And this is not somebody that's stopping their life for you is what this is actually really saying. It's what I'm hearing. This is somebody that's moving on with life. And you're not. Look at this. Side piece. Mistress. Flirting with others. The other woman. Secret hookup. Look at this. That's what's going on here. And if then it can also be another man flirting with others. The other man secretly hooking up. Take it as it resonates. Adrenaline. Okay, roller coaster ride. Okay, ups and downs, good and bad, rush of feelings. This all you're gonna be doing. Going around and around with this individual here. That's it. Thank you. Decision. Spirit is saying you have a decision here. And yes, this person watches you. Okay? Wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. You have a decision to make. And this could also be how this person feel about you. They never seen the good in you. Not one, listen. Not once. Not once. Look, toxic, yay. Okay? That's what's happening here. Toxic, toxicity, unhealthy, poison. Didn't I say be mindful of these damn flowers? Because some of you don't believe that women bring men flowers too. Like, what the hell is you doing? Right? Unhealthy, poison, delusions, and nasty behavior. Yeah. Give us more on the twin flame. What else do the collective need to know? What do the collective need to know right now about this twin flame energy? This one? Okay. This one was sliding to me. Frozen. Not speaking, stonewall, not taking action. Can't make it up. They're not. Anything else specific that the collective needs to know about this twin flame of theirs? Their twin flame. Anything else they need to know, like right now, about this person or this connection? Thank you. First one, finality. Okay? It says differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. Okay. Next, we have completely done. Moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, coming full circle. Okay? Next, we have time. Needing time. Now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. And this came out in the reverse, and so did completely done. But again, like I said, the reason why, and this is deja vu, and we got deja vu out here. That's crazy work. But this is someone that's not completely done. Because at the end of the day, they still wanted to come in to try to... You guys wouldn't believe me if I tell you, get that lick back on you because you don't care, because you started moving forward, right? So we have time, needing time. This came out in the reverse. And then we have trap, stuck, locked down, mental prison, and captive. Okay? So for some of you, it could be this person, not feeling like they're completely done because they want you trapped. They want you stuck, locked down in a mental prison or captive so they can have their way with you. Okay? Or they could be the ones that's in this energy right now because we did get, this person moving around or move to another situation here. And this is the outcome for this person. And they even knew that whatever they were doing, if they were forbidden to do so, but they did it anyway because they were given into pleasure. Not just temptation, into pleasure. And that's what's happening. That's what happened. Gift. So So we have gift that came in. What else, beloved ancestors? What else would you like the collective to know at this time? For many of you, this situation is over, and you have been advised not to look back. You could be cordial with someone, but as far as you trying to look back for what? Look at this false person. This person, man, listen. You were the gift. You were a gift to this person, and they didn't see you for. They didn't see you. They didn't want to even accept the fact that you were, and that's okay. But they're also upset because you won't be a false person and allow them to, do anything to you or treat you any type of way. Yeah, adjudication is here. Okay? This person is under judgment. What is this person under judgment for? Possibly because you were the gift. And look, whatever thoughts, we have thoughts that came out here. Something they thinking about. What is this? Jealousy. So this flip back over in my lap. This is somebody that's under judgment because they were jealous of you. And you see this big old snake here, collective? Okay? This is you thinking you had a lover if you this divine feminine energy here. And you were shacking up with a whole damn snake. So rumors, they're under judgment for the rumors, the pettiness, the being envious, and the talking behind your back. Okay, them and someone else is. And they thinking about it heavily. They're thinking about this. They're thinking that this is the reason why life is in shambles. This is the reason why they're going through so much. Yup, you're damn skipping because you this privileged lady, divine feminine. Okay? And we got the gift that came out here, and then we have you. They know what they did. Now they want to brainstorm. Oh, is this the reason why? I'm going through what I'm going through because of what I said about the collective or what I did to the collective. Yes, sir. Look at this. Occupation. And also because they watched you do all the work. They put their workload on you, as mentioned. They put their workload on you and watched you do everything. And that's the reason why they under judgment for being a false person when they should have been honest with you. They should have been honest with you, collective. Look at this. About a courtship. Okay? Either they were in or they were out. Either they were staying or they were going. But this is not someone that was that came off as someone that was honest in regards to this connection. You had to use your observation. You could be someone that find out everything. You could be a findologist. Okay? You could be one of those that finds out everything. Your observation skills are unmatched here. But instead of telling you what it was, they'd rather watch you on social media, keep an eye on you, and just obsess with you from afar, obsess over you from afar. What we have? Wealthy man. Okay? Child. All right? This could be somebody that use a child for an excuse on the reasons why they watch you and keep you under surveillance. But this could also be somebody that don't give a goddamn about a child. So that ain't even the case either with whoever this person is, collective. Okay? But what is about to happen, they're about to watch you go walk into another situation. It may not be a twin flame, outcome, but it's definitely going to be someone that you're going to be courting. And this person going to show up as a divine masculine in your life, divine feminine. And this person is going to be a wealthy man. And they're going to be there for you and a child, if any. If no children, just you. That's what's about to happen here. If it hasn't happened already. Because for some of you, if you feel like you just don't want to be alone and you want somebody, that option is open for you as well. Okay? Because this situation with whoever this person is over. But they wanted to try to stop it from ending. But with finality being here and forbidden being here, yeah, because they didn't want nobody else to come in and love you right. It felt like you didn't deserve it. divine masculine or divine feminine. They felt like you didn't deserve it at all. Okay, look, journey. Yeah, you going on a whole nother journey here. You journeying in a whole opposite direction here. Yeah, we have distant horizon. I'm telling you, it's gonna be coming as soon as you realize that this situation over. Yay, and that this person was just coming in to steal from you. That's it. Waste your time with the little boy holding the clock. They wasn't coming in to give anything to you. Nothing like that at all for real anyway. Message of concern. Exactly. Okay? With the message of concern coming out, they were only coming in to steal your time and waste your time. And what time could be your years. You know? And for many of you that tap in, you may have more years behind you. You know what I'm talking about? You may have some years behind you already. How many more years you gonna waste waiting on somebody because they said, or because you know that this is a twin flame? Like what? You learned your lesson here. And that's what's important. This person is still toxic. They're not gonna change, collective. It's sad to say they're not, because they're going through this dark night of the soul and they feeling stuck. They're feeling trapped. Remember, that just came out. This is what they stuck in, and look how dark it is. Back there, they're stuck in this dark night of the soul. I'm telling you, stuck, locked down, mental prison, and captive. Because you released all those demons and all that. You had your battle already. You done battled it out. You done had your face off with these demons. Their demons, all of that. So these demons had to return to somebody. And it's not you. You could have already purged this energy. So they went right back looking for whoever this individual is, man or woman. And they came back with vengeance. Because with these being here, they were supposed to, it's like this person was supposed to take something from you and give it to whoever this is that they serving or whatever they got going on. Behind the scenes. And since they weren't able to deliver, or they cobbed out, they have to take this fall here. And they're not strong enough to do it without you. And that's the reason why they were trying to tap back in with you, because they know what you did the first time around, collective. They know what you did the first time. Look at this. Main female in the reverse. And then we have sudden wealth here. For a lot of you, it was they were sent in to put an ending to your finances here. And that's why the coffin card came out in the reverse. That was unsuccessful. They were supposed to end you financially and all. That's what's going on here. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yep, marriage in the reverse and house in the upright. They were supposed to finish you, your finances, you know, your living arrangements. All of that is supposed to be non-existent. And this is the reason why whoever this is, they could never be happy for you whenever you got some type of sudden wealth, whenever you got stable. They were never happy that you were able to do these things for yourself, because they're looking at it like this is something that was not supposed to happen for you. This is the type of individual that'll be happy for anybody but you, collective. And they've showed you this over and over again. You could have even watched this person boast and parade about what other people got going on, but never was happy for you. Never. Mature man in the reverse. So we got a mature man and a main female energy in the reverse, and we got poverty sitting right here. So something could be happening here. Whatever this energy is, it could be definitely backfiring on these individuals in regards to like sudden wealth and some type of living situation, or their own house or something like that. Something is going on with someone's home. Someone here with finality being here, you definitely, it says differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. With marriage being in the reverse, some of you are getting a divorce here, or you just going through a breakup. But however, you're not looking back to the situation. It don't matter what the outcome be. It don't matter how things go. You're not looking back to the situation because there's nothing to look back for. That's what's happening. Family room. Yep. So, like I said, when it comes down to this family situation here, collective, with family room being here, I definitely feel like something is happening with this situation or with the dynamics of a family situation here. That's what's going on, collective. All right. Something is happening. I feel like somebody got exposed here. That's what I really feel like. That's what I feel like. What we have, look, poverty and bad health. Whatever they got exposed with, some type of bad health. And it could be stemming from this unprotected, sex that they were having. Or, this hunger for insatiable pleasure or appetite for something is going on. Something is happening and something is going on here. And they're in poverty. Or this could be the fact that, finances is not, they're suffering in the financial department and they got them in bad health. Because this is energies that's used to, like I said, having friends with benefits, but they could have got stopped and blocked in some type of way here. Okay? With this forbidden energy being out here. Something could be going on. Look, yep, we have despair here. Something is going on here. They in despair about something. Some of you guys may be finding out about that real soon. Look, we got main male in the reverse. Some of you gonna be finding out of this one. Okay, yep, concerned. There's a main male in the reverse that's concerned about something. All right. They're concerned about, this person is concerned about something. Look at this, tall and label. Okay, something could be hard, like I said. It could either be that, so I'm picking up on two different energies, or it could be all of the above for this person. It could be in the sexual department or it's finances. Okay, and it's like they cannot come up. No matter what it is that they do, it's hard for someone, whoever this person is. Ooh, that fell out. Look, we got the lovers. All these flipped out. We got the lovers in the reverse. We got high honor in the reverse. I'm telling you, when it comes down to like God overseeing this situation with whoever these karmic energies are, it's not happening. Because it's like whoever this is, they could have forfeited their contract here, collective, to become a karmic energy, and they're being treated as such. So when it comes down to their expectations, whatever they were expecting, those needs are not being met. Yeah, because they didn't choose the right pathway. They went down a wrong path, and it led them to complete darkness here. And now they are stuck there. Okay? Yup. Whatever this verdict is not going in their favor with courthouse in the reverse, because this person did not take heed to none of the messages that they received from the Holy Spirit. Not one message. There's somebody that say, listen, I can do all of this on my own. I can do what I want. And that's why they in bondage. Listen, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up, collective. This is the reason why they are in this energy right here, stuck, locked down, mental prison, and captive, because they did not listen and take heed at all. At all. At all. Somebody say, I don't have to, I don't want to, and I'm not. But it's like they could have told you that. You know? This is somebody that could have been honest and could have told you that, if this is in reference to whatever went down or transpired between you guys in the connection that you had with them. What do we have? We have community here. Okay, they was talking a lot of smack to a community or a family. Okay, specifically a mature woman about you and about how they felt. Yep, we have change here. Okay, and what changes they were about to make with a situation. Yep, official person here in the reverse. And whoever they was talking to is not an official person. And that's why they lost their great fortune. Yeah, because of all the rumors and the gossip and things of that sort that they put out on you, collective. These people got to be mindful about who they put their mouth on, collective. From every aspect, but literally. So I just feel like overall, this is someone that's angry, they bitter, they're mad, they're upset because you don't want no parts. They're invisible to you. You found out that they were karmic and you treat them as such. You remove these energies out of your life. Okay, or this person out of your life, and they can't stand the rain. That's just the bottom line. They are upset. They are upset, collective, because you are unbothered. You are in this unbothered energy, still living your life. It's like you don't even see them, and it took a long time for you to get here, and they can't believe that you are where you are right now. You know, I'm telling you. But listen, whoever this person is, I want you guys to know, at some point, whoever this person is, they're gonna come and try to apologize to you, collective. It may not be when you were expecting it. It may catch you completely off guard whenever this person do. And hopefully by then you've been and got this person out of your system. But I grant you, this is somebody that's gonna apologize to you. They are, because you're gonna learn that everything that we've been learning here on the winning team, and whoever else that you tap in with or whatever that resonates with you, or you gain clarity on, a confirmation, you're gonna realize that it's been some truth to this whole entire situation. Because the only reason why somebody did not apologize to you is because they're not ready to accept accountability. And if they apologize to you, then they're gonna have to tell you what they are apologizing for exactly. And this is something that somebody is not ready to face. And the reason why they're not able to face it is because they're going through the dark night of the soul. Right? So when you're going through the dark night of the soul, it's like before you start saying anything, you looking for answers. You're more so looking for reasons why you going through this and this, that, and the third. You're not really looking to, try to talk to other individuals about what you did wrong. You just trying to find your way out of that situation. And it could be extremely tough on this person because at least they thought that they'll be able to have you to go through this with them and it wouldn't seem so bad. But that's the reason why Spirit separated you and whoever this is. So they can go down this dark, lonely road alone, just as you did, and find their way back to the light. So it may even be a positive that come out of this negative situation. But remember, it's negative because somebody made it this way, whoever this person is. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Random 8. May return to you manyfold. You know? Because this person, what was I about to say? That's not what I was saying. What I was saying was this individual, it may be a positive that come out of this negative, because this person is definitely gonna want to let you know that you were right. For some of you, is a part of the plan for them to have to come back and tell you that you were right about them. You were right about this whole entire situation. And it is not that you need to be right. It's the fact that you are, though. But they can't do it right now because they still in the mix of doing what they want to do. And remember, the mature man came out in the reverse. The mature woman came out in the reverse. It takes a certain level of maturity for you to look at a situation and say, well, listen, I've been hurting this man, or I've been hurting this woman with my actions. The right thing for me to do is to, apologize on my own behalf. Now that I have grew, that there's no growth. So with that being said, there's nothing that they can apologize to you for at this time. And that's why I say some of you guys are gonna be receiving that, and it's gonna catch you completely off guard. I don't even think you ain't gonna even know that it's coming, because I don't feel like somebody is gonna even let you know or give you any type of clue about them being sorry for the way that they handled you in the situation. They could have done better if they didn't want to be with you, or they felt like their soulmate was someone else, or their whatever the case may have been. They should have told you that. They should have been vocal about that. Okay? There is not one blade of grass, there is no color in this world that is not intended to make us rejoice. John Calvin. And then we got shout with joy to the Lord, all of the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him singing with joy. Psalm chapter 100, verses 1 through 3. But I definitely feel like somebody is coming to apologize to you, but it's not going to be right now. They can't. And I'm telling you, collective, if this person try, it's not real, because they not healed. They ain't even start. They didn't start yet. They did not start yet. It's the last thing on their mind. Healing. Now, are they going to portray like somebody that's healing? Most likely. Most definitely. Actually. But this person is far from it. They are far from it, collective. So I love you guys. I want you guys to know that. And I also want you to know that God loves you more. And anytime he used his messengers to reach out to you, to let you know what you already know, right? This is nobody predicting nothing for you. These are things you already know, and you just getting confirmation and clarification on your own thoughts. So these are things that you already know. So please do not be led astray by these naysayers that don't understand spirituality. They don't even understand that they spiritual. So how they gonna understand a movement? Think about that. They don't even understand themselves. But they gonna learn. They gonna find out. And you know how they gonna find out? Who God's chosen ones are? Who God's messengers are? Who God's prophets are? When they find themselves in that situation that he was talking about, they might as well tie them a millstone around their neck and cast themselves into the sea before they touch the least of mine. Something is going to happen with these people. I'm telling you. All the ones that pretend like they are so religious, collective, and I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Okay? They play like they so religious and things of this sort, and then in the blink of an eye, they can switch from God this, God that, to just being this negative person without a warning and judging someone else. How you gonna try to pass judgment on somebody else's life when the life that you living is facts? Things that happen with you, it happened for real, for real. This is not no joke. This is not nothing to play about. And it's sure not nothing to waste your time and lie about. You know? These energies think that we don't know each other. I don't care if we are on the screen. We know each other. We know each other. I don't care where you at in the world. We know each other. Yeah, we do. And we know who belong and who don't. But this is not no occult. So it's more so of the energy of you come as you are. But the moment you expose your hand, then you out of there. And that's just for anybody. So these energies are mad because they got figured out. I'm telling you, and that's all karmic energies. They never want you to figure them out. They feel exposed when you figure them out. You let them pretend forever long. They want to pretend without judgment, but that don't mean that you don't know. But the moment they reveal who they are, remove yourself. Because I ain't gonna lie, collective. I don't remember the last time we had no trolls like this coming in chat, but it's all the ones that's mad because they're out of there now. You know, you out of there. Chaos, drama, all of those things, that's not what we doing. But I mean, we can't control it. But at the end of the day, that's not what we doing. We trying to get the message. We trying to see what's happening. What's going on? What's the, the 411? What do we need to be doing? What's the guidance? But these energies are some projectors. They like to project. They like to project. They like to deflect. They like to reflect. They like to judge. And I used to feel so offended when people judge me. Like, I really did. But I'm so glad that I'm so much better today. And I owe God all the glory for that. All the glory. I used to get mad when people try to think they know about my relationship with God too. I used to really get furious. But I don't do that no more because I'm sure about my relationship, and I'm sure about who let me here. Because before I come in and tap in with you guys, I make sure I ask God, is this the right thing for me to be doing? Is this my in your will for me to be doing this? If it's not, remove it. Just as well as a person, a place, a job, anything. If it's not in your will, I wanna do what you want me to do, Lord. That's what I want to do. And that's how I want to be. And I can reveal that. I can reveal that to all of you. Because there's no shame. And what he tell me to keep going. Because he know my heart, unlike other people. So that's enough said for me. He know my heart. Yeah. So they mad because they kicked out the winning team. But they got to realize that Spirit kicked them out. And they know what they did. They know what they did. They know exactly what they did. And that's why they angry. It's nothing I did. They know what they did. You see? And a hit dog is going to what? Holler. And that's what they've been doing the whole entire chat. Disrupting the collective and things of that sort. But that's fine. The ones that's here is here. And I love you guys that's here. And I appreciate y'all's time. And yeah. So on another note, my babies are gonna look so beautiful for graduation, and I just can't wait, you guys. I'm in my proud mommy mode or whatever. So I don't know. They have a little channel on YouTube as well, and I really want to grow their channel, but I just be moving so much. I just be having so much going on collective to where I always have to stop and align my life. But when you have little kids, it's not that easy when you're an active parent, you know. So I do the best that I can. Hopeful for more, but yeah, you know. But that's what I have for you guys for this message. And hope you guys have a blessed day today. That's what I'm saying. God gonna always make a way. He made a way. He always make a way. You know, and I'm so grateful for that. But I I don't want to say that. I don't want to come off as ungrateful, but I just be needing more time in a day because sometimes I be so tired, you guys. I have to get my kids from school, bring them to school, get them ready, go pick them up, and it just be so much going on. And I really be wanting to just be on YouTube. I really just be wanting to be here because I used to have my live stream. Tell me this, guys, while y'all here. Do y'all want to go back to having the live streams like an all day stream? I want to know how y'all feel about that. Because I tell you, when I put my kids on, like when I was putting my kids on the bus or bringing them to school, whichever I was doing, I'd be on live from the morning until the time I go and get them. I'm so serious. So I just may do that. I used to be eating on my live and everything, guys. Like when I first started out, I did. I was. But I was still going through like my healing process and stuff like that. And I kind of like let the people get to me at that time. And that's because I was new. And I don't think I ever did it like that since. Because I really ain't think people could be so cruel in the world like that. I don't know what world I've been living in. But I really didn't never think that people could be that freaking cruel. You know what I'm talking about? Like, golly. So that, but what I did learn from that is there's really something special about you. For you to have this many people that have something negative to say about you and come off like they hate you or hate what you're doing, it got to be something that you have or something that you're doing right. And it took me a while in my, my process and my path on my journey for me to learn that, that's what it was. hmm it took some harsh lessons though for me to learn that, but I learned it because I've definitely did some things that I didn't want to do. Like that one time I flashed out a couple of times and cursed the people out because it's like, listen, don't keep poking the sleeping bear. And I had to realize that, what I'm doing is my calling, and what I'm doing is for me, for the collective, for my family. So that's what changed things. Once I realized they were trying to trick me on my spot. You understand what I'm saying, collective? So yeah, it was just one of those type of situations that was going on or whatever. And I realized that these people gonna be mad. And you know what? Jesus told me they hated me, so they gonna hate you. And that's why I always quote that, because that was like told to me and showed to me personally, so I can get it and understand, what's going on. Because if these people were woke like they say that they are, and I'm not never gonna speak against the Bible, but at the end of the day, if they were as woke as they say that they would know that even when Abraham, the father of the Bible, right? The father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, when he spoke and said, listen, they're going to be cursed. This not nothing that just happened. I don't understand why people pretend that like they don't know that spiritual warfare is a real thing. You are a spiritual being, whether you want to accept it or not. But if you keep pretending like you don't know what's going on and acting like it don't exist, you're going to be one of them ones that's going to be made out of an example. You're going to be shown that it's real. I don't get my hands dirty because I don't have that to do. I know what I do. And that's trust God in everything that I do. And whatever I'm guided to do, I'm going to do it. But am I going to ever try to do something to harm someone or work against someone or try to do some black magic or spell work or witchcraft? Do I look dumb? I love my life and I have children that's dependent on me. And ain't nothing coming backfire on me because I'm not doing a damn thing. I'm going to protect myself. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, guys, that's it for this message. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Wait, hold on. What you say? And I kind of heard about that, Robin. I did, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I always said, I never even researched nothing about tarot. It was just something that just came naturally. I'm telling you, I never researched that, but I did hear about that. But like I said, when it come down to all those different places, all those different cults and all that, listen, I just, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. You never knew that? You never knew that. Okay. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings.